Hello, campers! When most people think of bees, they think of the honeybee.
But in fact, honeybees are not even native to North America.
They were brought over by European settlers in the 1600s. Today, we're going to be talking about specifically what is honey.
Honeybees are famous and special to humans because of the food they create for themselves.
Honey.
But do you know what honey really is, other than tasty?
Honeybees start making honey by flying over 4,000 flowers a day.
That's the amount only one of the bees that leaves the hive travels. Does that sound like a lot? Listen to this. To make 1 pound of honey, a hive of bees must travel over 55,000 miles and visit 2 million flowers. Each hive can produce anywhere from 20 to 60 pounds of honey on average per year. Those 60 pounds of honey stored in the hive would be like carrying around 7 gallons of milk at the same time. Once they get to the flower they want, they slurp up the sugary juice called the nectar using their long, straw-like tongue. That means the length the hive flies each year is equal to traveling around the earth about 120 times. At this time, they also collect pollen, but that's not for making honey. It is, however, a good source of proteins and vitamins.
During collection time, the nectar sits in the bee's extra stomach. Yep, that's right, they have two.
The honey stomach and the regular stomach.
The enzymes in that stomach help the nectar not spoil later in the hive.
Then it is given back to the younger worker bees at the hive. The way they do this is by regurgitating into the mouths of the workers, which then adds more stomach enzymes to the nectar.
The nectar goes from bee to bee until it's ready to be stored. At this point, the nectar is nothing like honey at all.
It's very liquidy, much like sweetened water.
Now the bees must wait for the water to evaporate from it. The worker bees will fan their wings on the comb, helping to speed up the process.
It also helps that bees try to keep their hive at 95 degrees all year round. Once most of the water is removed, they seal the comb with a liquid that bees also make themselves. Beeswax. The wax is created in the abdomen in special glands.
This is how they create the whole comb. The honey then sits in the comb, waiting to be eaten.
It will store over the entire winter so that the bees don't need to leave the hive when it's too cold for them.
When farmers harvest the honey, they make sure the bees have enough to feed themselves.
And allow us to have some as well.
The color and flavor of honey is determined by what flowers surround the hive in the 5-mile radius.
So now you know what honey is. Do you think it's icky or awesome? We still think it's delicious either way. We will be talking about Pacific Northwest bees and other pollinators in later videos. Remember, take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints.